Hi everybody, welcome back. It's your Drinks Line. You have tuned in to one of my article reviews. When I read something, tell you about it. BuzzFeed's really good about this. They have some really great articles. And honestly, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. As you can see, right here, people shared 17 things they considered crime against food. So I ranked them from this can't be that bad to this should actually be illegal by Liz Richardson from BuzzFeed Staff. So basically, I'm going to go over what she's got and kind of give my spit take. But hopefully I won't spit. We'll see. I was going to make a joke, but I have more class than that. All right. Now, let's see. Crimes. Oh. Number 17 is putting ketchup on pasta. Tomato sauce has tomatoes. Ketchup has tomatoes. So I got it. I get this. I understand this. Thing is, okay, here's the thing. It's a condiment. It's made to accentuate something, but it's not a sauce. It's not like 2/3 of the meal. It's supposed to be like 1/8 of the meal. Maybe. And it's always upset me because I know people who are big ketchup eaters. They love ketchup. Put ketchup on anything except their sodas. That's about it. I make a steak dinner with spices and stuff all over the meat. Ketchup. First thing they ask for. Yes, I'm talking about my ex-wife. As I said, it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it was hurtful as a cook to try it, see if you like it. If you don't, season it however you want, but at least try it. This happened a lot actually, and not just with people that immediate family and stuff like that. I know people who do this with a lot of things. I mean, even I do this with some things. Like if I have rice, it's just rice, and I don't have any soup to go with it. I don't have an egg or something, or it's a soy sauce, for example. I have done the butter and salt. I don't do the sugar. I've never been a fan of the sugar. I don't know why, but I've done ketchup and rice. I've done soy sauce and rice. Just some things. I have these Kiko Man small soups, the miso soup mix with the tofu or whatever, and without either one. I usually make up a small batch of that, pour it into a bowl of rice, mix it up, boom. Oh, it's beautiful. And if you happen to get the paste, whichever style you like, it's easy to mix up into some water, and it makes a nice, good, broth. And I'm going to make my rice with chicken, cook like a half or more of chicken broth. I still have done this. But if I'm making it a meal with something, sometimes, most of the time, I'll eat rice white. White rice white. So, anyway. So this is not a bad thing, but pasta. So if I have some toast, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to do some butter and garlic. I think I'll put some ketchup on it. No, I'm not going to do that. And the same thing with the pasta. But then again, if you pour... using a donut as a burger bun. I don't like sweets with my meats. I'm not a fan of fruit, like pineapple in pizza. When there's tomato and mushrooms and all the fixings that I like, don't put your fruit any more than tomato on my pizza. However, there are pizzas, there are dessert pizzas that are just amazing. I like apple fritter pizza. That's pretty good. But I am not a fan of this. However, I have tried it. It's not bad. It's just, honestly, I would actually honestly rather just have the fixings on a plate with a fork and then the donut on the side. But that's just me. I will probably 95% of the time say no to this. It's just the way I am. To me, it's a bad thing. Number 15. Had a friend that used to eat bacon with Nutella. Had. Oh, so I agree. Nutella is nasty. I don't like it. I don't like the flavor. I think in my head I'm going, oh, it's icing, it's chocolate icing. You know, in my head I'm thinking that. When I taste it, I'm like, I don't like it, and I don't like the sweet with savory. So I'm not a big fan of bacon with sweet on it. Even the kind of the maple brown sugarish kind of dark bacon, that's okay, but it's definitely not something that I want to really eat. Your McGrills, I'm not a fan. Pancakes with syrup in them, made into little discs, and then you put the meat in and stuff in it. I'm not a fan. I'll eat them, but just not a fan. So no to Nutella and my bacon. So no, it's not. People put Tabasco sauce on almost everything they eat. Yes, I've seen this. I live in Texas, and I've been told that it's a crime against food. It's a spice, okay? It heats things up. But it's the same thing with the ketchup. Is that there are people out there that can't eat food without that flavor. Otherwise, it's just gross. And I'm kind of like, it's the same taste on anything. You want your onion rings, you pour some Tabasco. You want your hamburger, pour some Tabasco. You want to put some ketchup on your fries, add a little Tabasco to the ketchup. It's just like, some people like the heat, and the flavor, and I'm just not a fan. This is no. It doesn't taste good. It's not my, no. I personally don't like it. Obviously, I'm not 100% the only one here that thinks that it's bad. So, but obviously she likes it. So, well, we'll see. To be honest, hot sauce tastes good on a lot of things. So I don't think it's a crime. I don't want to try hot sauce and mac and cheese. See? Okay. Miracle Whip. What is? I've never tried it, but I want to know what it tastes like. I want to know. Okay, there is mayo. I like mayonnaise, but I rarely ever eat it except for like on a hamburger or in a wrap, but or like in a sandwich maybe, but like I rarely ever have it, and only when I have it do I end up using it, and then I don't use it for a long time, and all of a sudden, a year later, I go, I'm getting groceries, and I think, you know what? I think I've got some lettuce and tomato here. I got some ham going on. I got mustard, but cheese. I really need some mayo. So Hellman's is the thing. Miracle Whip though. Miracle Whip is good in certain things. I think that I think somebody said that adding it, like using Miracle Whip with yolks, but also with pickle relish, stirred up, and then that's what you use for the inside of deviled eggs. I do kind of like Miracle Whip with like chip ham, like when you're finally getting like you do the ham for the holidays, you put it on a sandwich, put a Miracle Whip on it. It's kind of nice. It's a neat flavor, but it's because it has it is sweet, and that I get that, but it's like the flavor with a good ham. It's actually not bad, but it's like, there you go. I've had my sandwich. Um, it's like bratwurst for me. I have these memories of being with my family up in New York and the farmhouse, well, the house up in farmhouse. And that would be one thing that they would do, and spread it on something, and you eat it, and you're like, oh, this is pretty neat. And then one time, as I realized, I hadn't had bratwurst in like 18 years or something, and I was like, you know what? I'm an adult. I'm gonna go get some bratwurst. Went and got some. It's horrible. I don't know why I liked it. I don't know why I ever thought it was a good thing. I don't understand. Maybe it was on a chip or a cracker or something. But I really didn't like it, and I was very shocked. But anyway, boiling vegetables to mush. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Some people like doing that to Brussels sprouts because they don't like the Brussels sprouts. It's gross. It's easier to chew. It's done. You can eat them. You know, cauliflower. It's fine because you can make that mashed potato cauliflower stuff, which is actually pretty good. But I don't like it when you do it with broccoli because then it becomes smush. I like to chew a little bit, have with my broccoli, so I kind of like a slightly boiled broccoli. And carrots too. I don't like mushy carrots, but I don't like hard carrots. Unless I'm dipping them in peanut butter, I don't like a hard carrot. So, yeah, no, boiling your vegetables to mush, mushy vegetables are just disappointing. Yes. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not a fan. Same here. Same here. Hot dog eating contests. I hate everything about them, and if I could make them illegal, I would. It's not the most pleasant thing to watch. It's not. It's meat and bread shoved in somebody's face. Now, sometimes they have dipping sauces where they'll dip it, and then they have water, you know, which is filling. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful about that filling. I'm just not a fan of that. Now, hot dogs themselves, love hot dogs. Hot dogs are great. Sausages are great. Whatever you want to complain about them being put into it, I'll eat a damn hot dog. Now, some hot dogs I like, some hot dogs I don't. I'm actually not an Oscar Mayer fan. I like Bar S, but that's just me. So yeah, no, I really kind of, no. Let's just get rid of the hot dog eating contest. Just not a fan. Pouring milk before cereal. Don't need to explain this one. Fletch 177. My thoughts. It's just feels wrong. Please. Plus, sorry, I don't want to say please. You end up pouring way more milk than you actually need, and then cereal is like drowning. No fun. It depends on the cereal. Sometimes the cereal that has become mush because of milk is so good. I'm not going to give any specifics, but there are some cereals that are really good as mush. Plus, I like cereals that change milk into this sweet nectar. Yeah. Golden Puffs or something, where they're really good. They have that kind of a coffee-ish kind of flavor to it, but sweet. My mom used to put bananas in our Frosted Flakes. So yeah, it was. I don't care, but I think people who put their milk in the bowl before the cereal know, or have learned, or will soon learn that they can't put as much cereal in as they want. So they'll put just so much milk, the right amount, to pour in the cereal a bit. So I don't think that's a problem. That's them either wasting their milk that they're going to have to drink anyway, or they're going to pour away, which is disappointing. But you know what? I watched a couple of years ago where they couldn't sell. They were making more milk than they could sell, and so they were just having to pour it out. And I think there was actually a thing going on, can't sell to somebody or something, and since they couldn't sell the milk, but yeah, it's I don't really care about this. This is a non-starter for me. My ex-wife put ketchup on things, used to boil ribs. Nasty, light ribs, taste, and mushy texture. Then she got offended when I took over the rib responsibilities on an actual smoker. Her pouty little voice, "Are my ribs not good enough for you?" Ooh, that's a baiting question. but it shouldn't be mushy. Okay, ribs should tear apart and should eat really easy, but you should be able to tear them apart with your teeth from the bone. If they've been in like a pressure cooker and they just fall off the bone when you try to take it out, it's not good. It's part of the fun when you eat it off the bone. I mean, you gotta eat it off the bone. I mean, come on, what are you doing? But yeah, I'll agree with this. Don't boil your ribs. I don't know if it should be a crime. It's just you're taking away the fun. You know, I don't know about bland tasting, because if you've got the sauce and stuff on it, it should be fine. Now you don't get that crackling of the heat, you know, and maybe there is a bit of maybe bland for some people who put fucking Tabasco sauce on everything. But I digress. We'll just say no to boiling. People, mainly in cooking shows, who think adding chocolate to something is a good idea, especially when something is seafood. What? This is time different than Nutella and bacon thing. Chocolate is pretty amazing on its own, but chocolate and shrimp, my stomach disagrees with this. My sense of I have a sense of rage building up in me that this is an actual thing, because that looks like either rice underneath or mashed potatoes with green beans or asparagus that's been cut. I think it may be asparagus, and I'm just kind of like, no, you don't put chocolate with your shellfish. That's gross. When I order the ball thing with the ice cream in the center, it's chocolate ball, and then you pour the hot chocolate on top, you know, and then it melts, it cracks open, and then it falls on the ice cream. I don't want shrimp in it. So when dipping my shrimp in marinara, I don't want it to come up with chocolate on it. That's just how it is, folks. No, this is a no. This is a no. I would almost say it's a crime, but no. You can have your own taste, but with me, no. This is a no. You do this to me, and like if this was like, this could be a red flag. This could be, if we go on a date and you order the chocolate shrimp, we might pay for our own food and not speak to each other again. Just saying. I don't know if I can continue a conversation with somebody who orders a chocolate shrimp. I'm just saying. Biting into a Kitkat without separating the bars. Screw you, gatekeeping bastards. Guess what? If I order a Kitkat, I'm not sharing it with anybody. Eventually, it's going down the hatch. And you know what? If I did buy a Kitkat and I wanted to share it with somebody, guess what? I do it before I bite into it. It's mine, okay? You don't have to separate each one, all right? You can. It's definitely fun that way, but you know what? If you don't want to get the shit on your fingers, bite into the damn things. Have fun. Live life. All right. Quite high on the food crime scale, the joy of a Kitkat is breaking it apart and savory every bit. Biting it. If it breaks apart, you can bite it to break it. You don't have to worry about breaking it. It's not a toy. It's a food. It's a delicious treat. If you want to just bite into it, do it. I don't agree with her. It's not a crime. Do your own thing. Making scrambled eggs in a microwave. Stop this thing. Stop the train. I once had scrambled eggs that were reheated in a microwave, and the texture is rubbery and wrong, so I can't imagine making this from scratch being good at all. If you tried it and it's good, let me know. Okay, I have had the things that cook the egg a little bit better, and you've had it too. If you've ever had Dunkin' Donuts, the little oval stuff, what do you think that is? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe those aren't microwave, but that's kind of what you're looking at, and it's not something that I would eat, just because, like I said, I agree. I'm not a big fan of the texture. It can be a little rubbery. But I have had it before, and it's okay. Taste-wise, it's fine. Add a little salt, fine, you know. But I wouldn't call it a crime, but it's not something somebody's going to serve me Unless, like I said, it could be the same thing as what gets done in other places. I might eat this every time I have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit from McDonald's. This might be how they do their eggs. So, I don't know. But all I know is that whenever I've done it, it hasn't been all that great. So, crime against food? No, but really I wouldn't do it. Number 5, dipping Oreos in water because you don't have milk. You disgust me. This is, yes, disrespectful. You put those back in the shelf. They will keep. And get yourself some damn milk. Okay? Shit can be delivered to you. You got DoorDash? Order something and get a thing of milk with it. Just, you can order from gas stations now. Get some damn milk. Or if you do, if you're gonna make a grocery order and get it delivered or pick up, do that. Or get in your damn car, go to the gas station, buy a slightly overpriced small thing of milk, and drink the damn thing with your Oreos. Dunk them in that. Don't disrespect the Oreo with water. Don't you dare. Number 4. More of a beverage than food, but I know quite a couple of people who would enjoy iced coffee and lemonade together. I have tried iced tea and lemonade. Yes, that's very good. And Arnold Palmer. But I'm pretty sure iced coffee and lemonade don't go together and should never be paired together. I have never tried this. I don't know. I can't. I would honestly say I don't think so. But with the amount of people drinking iced sweet coffees, that are watered down as hell, I honestly don't know. I would have to try it and see. I wouldn't think so. I don't think it's a crime. But then again, I haven't tried it. You're not trying a hot chocolate, like a hot cocoa, that you've put curacao in, or just some other odd, like creme de menthe. I mean mint. Whatever. Creme de menthe. Mint? Is it TH or the mint? Anyway. Actually, I think hot cocoa and cream de menthe would be kind of nice. Anyway. But yeah, no, I don't think it's a crime. I wouldn't do it myself. I saw someone eat pineapples with mayo once at school, and it should be considered a crime. I don't mind mayo, and I'm not sure if it belongs anywhere near pineapple. That looks disgusting. That's chicken, corn, and pineapple. Okay, here's the thing, is that could be a country's dish. That could be, I don't want to say Thai, it could be Southern Islander or something. I mean, like, that could be somebody's home dish that their mom used to make. And they might like it. Served cold, served hot, whatever. I'm probably not going to be a big fan. Will I eat? Yeah, I'll eat some. If somebody says, "Here, try this," yeah, sure, no problem. Will I order it if I know that's what's coming? No. Mustard and chocolate milk, you sick, evil bastards! You're going to jail. And if you don't got mustard and you put in some, oh man, my brain's not working. Grey Poupon! I kill you. I go to jail. I would not go to jail. I wouldn't make it in jail. Out of jail. No. This is a no. This is a no. You served me this. I want to punch you. Don't do this. This is, it's like evil people do this. Alright. And finally, the worst crimes against food of them all. Ooh. No seasoning at all, not even a pinch of salt. Okay. Unless you have a good reason for not seasoning, this is definitely the worst crime. Seasoning has been given us the grant to make food enjoyable. I've had chicken bland before, and I don't want to try it again. A good steak, if you just pan frying a steak, the meat's good, really, on its own. I prefer a little salt and pepper, but for no seasonings in a food, I can't. I just can't do it. I mean, I wouldn't call it a crime. Because you can, after it's cooked, you could put a little barbecue sauce on it or something, or you can sprinkle a little salt after, salt and pepper afterward. I'm just not a. It's edible. You can do this, and you will live, and it will sustain you. Is it a crime? The fact that you have the seasonings and you didn't use them, that's on you. But it's a preference. If you go to a restaurant that says the no seasoning bar and grill, then that's on you. If you cook this for your children, you're probably doing it for a reason. I'm sure they're going to go and eat at their friends' houses. So, yeah. Or they're going to have a little something they're going to put on there after they put it on their plate. Or in their rooms, they'll hide the salt and pepper and say, I'm going to do my homework in my room. I'll bring the plate back when I'm done. Mom's going to be sniffing that plate. It smells like there's a little salt on here. Taste it. Anyway, not a crime. Not a crime against humanity, but definitely not my favorite. So yeah. So, okay, guys, if you like that, check out anything more Liz has done. Let's take a look, see what she's done. Are these all hers? Cool. All right. Oh, Liz, go check her out. See if she's had anything she really. She joined back in February 2020. She has 495 posts. So yeah, go to BuzzFeed, check out her stuff. That was it for me. I am your host of the piece de resistance, that which you have come to at least listen to. By the way, most of my videos that I do, even though I rant and just blah blah blah, that's what I'm expecting you to do, is listen, because I'm not expecting you to watch me. I'm not here for your visual entertainment. Otherwise, I'd be dressed better. And I put things on the screen. But I hope that you've had a good time. I hope that you've enjoyed this. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you guys later. No, I can't. And you're going to see top of my head. I apologize. It's so dark. My keyboard. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all. Down to the last drop. Catch you guys later. Bye.